Welcome back everybody. Today we'll be discussing whether or not Palpatine could have survived his involuntary skydiving mishap. In Star Wars Legends, Palpatine came back. He achieved this by the method of spirit transference, a method similar to essence transfer, something that many Sith Lords had attempted before him. He had prepared a bunch of clones of himself, and even though each body would eventually decay, each new one at an ever faster pace, Palpatine planned to keep jumping from one body to another, indefinitely. Now, I've always liked old Palps. He was always so good at being wicked. This was a guy who played the whole Jedi Order for a bunch of fools and seduced the chosen one to the dark side. He became the ultimate dictator of the galaxy and had many plans in place. Sheev Palpatine was an extremely intelligent and strategic individual. We've learnt that he had felt a pull from a dark side entity beyond the unknown regions, and we know that he had foreseen his eventual demise at the hands of Luke Skywalker.
Luke, you can destroy the Emperor. He has foreseen this. It is your destiny.
He had a backup plan or a contingency plan for his most loyal followers. They were to retreat to the unknown regions, regroup, and return to decimate the galaxy. So we know he was capable of planning way into the future. So who's to say he didn't also plan ahead to survive physically somehow? The clone idea could still be a pretty valid one. He was around during the Clone Wars. The technology is there. Now, at the time of Anakin's seduction, Palpatine had not reached the level of understanding on how to manipulate life as his master Darth Plagueis had been capable of achieving. But I'm pretty sure he would have continued to expand his knowledge by searching for any Sith artifacts he could get his hands on, and who knows what kind of dark side experiments he would have conducted with the unlimited manpower and resources provided to him by a galactic empire. Every Sith Lord, like forever, had been searching for a method to become immortal, and Palpatine was an overachiever when it came to your average Sith Lord. Sheev Palpatine was a mastermind, and if anybody could have survived that plummet into the reactor shaft, it would have been him. Now, if he did survive somehow, how could that play into the sequel trilogy? First of all, I do not think he's Snoke. Snoke is a humanoid alien, and Sheev was human. There's the belief that Snoke is the dark side presence Palpatine felt reach out to him. Maybe. If that's true, that would mean Palpatine purposely sent the remnants of his empire to serve him. That would mean he trusted him to finish the job he had begun. Or maybe he was also promised something in return. So here's a fun idea. What if Snoke has been tasked with finding and preparing a new body or vessel for Palpatine? I think most of us have been focused on Snoke perhaps preparing Kylo Ren or eventually Rey for himself due to his injuries. But his title of Supreme Leader could be a clue to what his role is. He's the Supreme Leader of Palpatine's project, whatever that may be, and it might include the resurrection of what George Lucas said himself, the most powerful Sith Lord to have ever lived. Now, how likely is this? Well, I don't know. It seems like Disney wants to focus on new characters, and Palpatine's rise and fall has already been told. A new antagonist is perfectly fine by me if he's interesting and has a role to play in the bigger picture, but Palpatine always had a contingency plan, and he's a fan favorite, and he was so good at being bad. I'd like to hear what you guys think. Would you like to see Palpatine return in some capacity, or do you think he had his time and his part in the saga is done with? It's still early and we don't know much about him, but how would you compare Snoke as an antagonist with Palpatine? And if Palpatine was the most powerful Sith Lord to have ever lived, how powerful would Snoke have to be to outdo him? Is it even necessary for Snoke to be extremely powerful for him to make a good villain? Leave your thoughts down below. If you enjoy this channel's content, hit that notification bell to stay updated with the latest videos. If you have a topic you'd like to see get covered or another popular franchise, let me know. I've recently started doing Game of Thrones content, and I might delve into another franchise if you guys are interested. As always, thanks for watching and supporting the channel. Don't forget to like, share, sub, and all that good stuff. And until next time, see yous.